grifter, still worse than Dan. Hopscotch squares, don't trip, don't fall. BK in a felony, I've heard it all. Shake it, magic 8-ball. Tell me the truth, will justice call? Me be the diva, she's running the show. To Capone and Meg, yeah, everybody knows. Fact or fact, well, nobody knows. What the corn echoes as the chaos grows. My credibility left in a vehicle. Hopscotch squares, don't trip, don't fall. BK in a felony, I've heard it all. Shake it, magic 8-ball. Tell me the truth, will justice call? What the corn echoes as the chaos grows. My credibility left in a vehicle.
What's up? Happy Monday, everyone. I know you're all excited and you're not here to see me, and that is fine. I'm just kidding, kind of.
That song always makes me laugh because I think about people that have absolutely no idea what that intro is about. And it's just like, they're probably looking at it like, what?
What does this channel do?
Yeah,
Well,
what is BK in a felony? Well, people tend to go to Burger King and then go get a felony.
for whatever reason, they either commit a crime and go to Burger King, or go to Burger King while they're committing a crime. But Burger King is in almost every trial we do. In some, it may just be one visit or it may be 20 visits, but it's in there.
Well, we had 3 trials back to back where they had went to Burger King.
I mean, it was insane.
Yeah.
It was insane. Associates is because Gabby started calling us associates one day. The Magic 8-Ball is my own blunder.
That was freaking funny.
Discord.
That was freaking funny.
Where I accidentally posted a GIF, meme, whatever it was, of an 8-ball, a Magic 8-Ball, not like a narcotics 8-ball. I don't even know what that looks like. But anyway, and it said, "You're effed," except it said it. And the person I sent it to, Chrissy, said, "Do I need to get Gabby in here?"
What it would read before you sent it.
It wouldn't let me. It just sent. I was like, "Oh my gosh!" Like, and I didn't know how to use. I didn't know how to use Discord. I didn't know how to like get it off of the screen, and I was laughing so hard
funny.
that I couldn't anyway. Because you don't mess with Chrissy's Burger King. Hers is the best in the world, in the country. Apparently, the only good one. And you don't talk trash about that. And she was going there, and I sent that, and it said, "You're effed." I was like, hope not. But, you know.
It might be just loud for me. Turn your mic down just a little bit.
Oh, sorry. Everybody complains I'm low and then loud.
It might just be me because I have my headphones in.
All
That's
right.
probably the best thing. Probably should have asked chat before. I'm like, hey, dude, what is this?
Well, you're scared of the thumbnail? Oh, Bobby.
Why? I like how it, like, Gabby and I were talking about it. I like how it, like, sexualized me a little bit. I was like, damn,
I mean, that might be my fault, but it did exactly what I said. I was like, I need her in a county sheriff's deputy uniform, and I would like for her, well, I had to say it was me. I'd like to give myself a sly, devilish look on my face. And I was like, here you go. And I was like, oh, put a county jail in the background. And it did. And I was like, well, look at her. Like, oh, hello.
No, I was jealous of my own photo. It's like, what was this?
Gabby says, I sound fine. Actually, you sound a little low.
I just turned it up, so I don't know.
You sound fine to me.
What's the roaches y'all keep talking about in chat? I
Yeah,
saw it on Discord. I saw it in chat. What is that? Milk and roaches. It sounds disgusting.
looks can be deceiving. Don't tase me, bro.
Oh, I don't like tasing people. I like spraying them.
Well, apparently Heidel is going to be lurking and listening. She gets stuff done for the house and milking roaches.
I don't get the milk and roaches.
Hi, Heidel. They live in her garage. What's up, Dodo? Hi, A. J. Hello, Puddletown. What's up, Snipe? Hope you had a great weekend.
With the story, y'all are gonna have to ask some questions in the chat. I am so tired, and I gotta go right back to work right after this.
Oh, and AJ. See, I knew it. That's fine. I'm second. It's fine. Lotion is good. Snipe has been waiting for that shake it magic 8 ball to come back. Not as I said. The other. Did they say it's a bit better? Oh, I saw that somebody thought people in Discord thought you wanted to eat cockroaches. I was like, no, Gabby. I'm like, why do they think you want to eat? A Flash fan posted deep fried cockroaches? Gross. What's up, Bri? Thank you for being a ray of sunshine in between those gross comments.
This is why I just hit red all in Discord.
Need a good Karen story.
I have a recent one.
But before she says anything, I do want to make a disclaimer that Carmen has been working in the industry of corrections, whatever you want to call it, since she was 18. So it's been a while that she's been there. She's 30 now, almost 31. Ha! Think about that. And so any stories that she tells are, yes, the industry.
One way to put it.
the correctional industrial complex. How about that? The CIC. So any stories that she tells are not about any specific place or time. Past, it could be past, whatever. So she's not talking
last
about,
night, or it could have happened 4 years ago, but I don't disclose that.
She's not talking about any particular place at all. Just to make that clear, some of you know where she lives. Some of you know of where she lived. Some of you know both. Maybe some of you know the future of where she's gonna live. I don't know, but I just want to make that clear that she's not going to specify the time or place that any of these things happened. Just that they did, and because I gotta tell you, ranging from the hilarious, like some of them, her stories are you've heard some of them. They are just like, oh my gosh, who does that? To why? To really just sad and scary. But mostly she tells me the funny ones. And so she'll probably mostly stick with those. You never know. You never know where it's going to go. She still looks 12.
Hey, I would be a really good undercover.
For a PDF ring.
Exactly.
Sounds like a new Bravo series, The Industry. I think there is a series on HBO called Industry.
I don't have HBO.
Hello, my name is AJ and my daughter works in the industry.
I can just see it now. I'm going to go to work tonight and I'm going to ask somebody, what's your occupation? And they're just going to be like, I work in the industry, and wink at me or something. And I'll be like,
I work at CIC.
yeah,
She's gonna live on the moon, spray the moon people.
exactly.
That's
It's
that.
happy.
The moon people are rowdy. That's not the industry you know. Well, what's up,
Arrested.
Flashman? Yes, arrested for sure. Not you, Flashman. Puddletown, arrested because things. Don't do that.
Oh, I already see a carrot in the chat. That story will never go away. Forever is gonna haunt me. And I can't believe not only did I have to deal with it once, but I had to deal with it twice.
See ya, Gabby.
Yeah.
Oh, Bri. That makes me happy. I'm glad.
Oh, me too. Yeah. My brain is fried, so you guys are gonna have to ask me a question or something to get this going. I can't think.
I bet this woman will have a question or two for you. What's up, Jess?
Because it's like everything just left. I'm like, I don't. What is corrections?
Yeah, see when I tried the font in to make it orange, but it didn't look very good, so I had to change it back to white. Well, I did have part of it in orange, and she made me take it off. So she said I could not put that.
Like,
So
no, cannot put that in the header.
she's like, "It's funny, but you can't put that." So I didn't, and now I can't even tell you what it was because I don't want to get in trouble, and I
was
don't want
gonna
her to
say
get in trouble.
it's a whisper, but this chat's gonna be like, oh, is it a whispering eye? I know how this chat goes. No, it's not. Very
You
similar,
kind of
though.
asked. You kind of
Kinda
asked
asked.
one.
Oh, he said a Karen one.
Oh yes, you did. Sorry, Puddletown.
Um, I mean, of course, my favorites are always, I'm violating their rights. I'm like, ma'am, I just work at the jail. Like, I didn't arrest you. Half the time, I don't even know what you're arrested for yet. But there was one particular, I mean, just went on and on and on. I was just trying to get through the questions, like mental health questions that almost every facility asks people. And she was like, you're violating my rights. I was like, I was like, okay, well, that doesn't answer, are you thinking about self-deleting or not? What are you doing here? And so she just kept going, kept trying to quote like the U.S. Constitution and stuff like that. And finally I just looked, I'm like, lady, shut up. Like, I'm not, just answer these freaking questions. And she goes,
Please.
oh, so you're just going to be rude now? I was like, you're violating my rights by acting this way. Like, mm-mm. But no, we had one so bad. Because I feel bad for laughing. She didn't have any legs. That's not, but so I'm sorry. So we had to like wheel her in, but she was really combative. And I don't know what to do because I can't just like pick her up. That was bad. And so I just wheeled her into the padded room because I didn't know what to do, and I could not keep it together because her little legs were just flapping the more upset that she got. And she just telling me that she works for the president and I need to call like all these people and I'm violating her rights. And she was like, where am I supposed to go to the bathroom? I mean, there is a place in the padded cell to go to the bathroom. Would I want to go in the bathroom? No, because it's literally like a hole in the ground. But I couldn't go back over to the cell, and then I hear like on the door. And they looked like there was somebody else that was in the area. They're like, "Oh, are they kicking the door?" And I had to excuse myself. And they're like, "Chris, you violate," or I said my last name. Oops. Like, "You're violating their rights. Don't you know that?" And I said, just peek in there. I can't do it because you just.
But you still do it.
It's just like, my boss is Donald Trump. I'm gonna sue the shit out of you. I pay your taxes, or I pay your salary. I just could not. I didn't even attempt to do the questionnaire. I was like, I can't keep it together because I just see that, like, the legs just going, and the more mad she gets, the faster they just keep pedaling along, and it.
I
That's
kind of
not
was
really.
side-eye here. Where'd y'all hide her legs?
She didn't come with
That's
them.
classified. She didn't come with them? Oh my gosh. Look who it is. What's up, Lesko?
I haven't seen you forever.
It's been a minute. Oh, they say the story of Johnny Appleseed was loosely based on AJ's life, except for the part about planting apple trees and not graping men, of course.
There you go.
Ah, I missed you, Lesko. Dang it. Stumps McGee? What?
Oh, it's so bad.
Lady didn't have a leg to stand on.
And I just, like, and there was
Oh
no
my
calming her
gosh.
down. None. Like, I would try to talk to her, and I couldn't. I couldn't get a sentence out without being like, "Ma'am, excuse me, I have to go deal with literally anything else."
Literally watching paint dry on this wall for
Yeah.
just a second. Just 1 minute. What's up, Nidowow? I saw you in there. I've got your guys' questions starred, so I'll go back. My husband once arraigned a guy whose name was Joe Banana. So he was in the system for a while, who said his name was Joe Banana. Banana Joe! I think I was watching some stuff on Law Talk with Mike or something, and I'm like, I can't listen. I'm listening, so I can't see it, and I'm a child. But they kept talking about this attorney. Have you heard from Mr. Dick? I have not heard from Mr. Dick. Ma'am, have you heard from Mr. Dick? I have not heard from Mr. Dick. I'm like, would somebody please hear from Mr. Dick? Because I'm gonna be on the floor in a second because I'm dying laughing.
Oh, there was one that
Oh,
we
so you
had.
didn't take her for a drag then? Gabby.
I mean, she did try to, like, scoot towards me. I felt threatened. Just kidding.
Gabby.
That was a good one though. But we
That was a
had
good one.
one time in court. This is years ago, but that it was Richard Bush, and then when they called, the judge called, and he was like, "I go by Dick. It's Dick Bush." Just standing over in the corner, and
Malaysian
uh,
turntables. Dang
the
it.
cop looked at me, and because she knew, and she shot me that look. Like, if you need to excuse yourself, if you better keep that smile in.
Sometimes that makes it worse because you know you're not supposed to laugh, which makes that worse.
Yep.
And then somebody else, like her, looks at you like, you better not laugh. That also makes it worse. Like, and then you're just like, I'm done. I'm toast. I'll be back. Maybe. I hope. I don't know.
Mhm.
What's up, Ash?
What's up?
One dick, one bush, one country. Let's
And
go.
that was what our founding forefathers said. And we stand united.
All right. Well, Bobby has a serious question. How do you put clothes on a basketball? she's not telling.
You know, now that I'm thinking about it, because I left before like they were switched to like our county uniforms. I can't give her pants. I mean, I have to, but like, do I need to hem them?
You do what you want with these.
What's
We could
even?
just, tie your shirt underneath you or something. I don't know.
I really want
You
to
said
ask.
she had stumps. Like, you could have tied her shirt maybe around them.
I really want to ask if an officer that didn't know what was going on been like, "What size shoe do you wear?" That's something stupid I would do. Not paying attention.
Been a busy night. Just
Yeah.
tell me. I don't have time for this.
Yeah,
All right, why does Carmen look like she's sitting on the floor of a classroom? She's in timeout.
I am. I didn't set anything up. I just came over here and like normally I have everything set up, but I didn't. I just set my laptop up and sat down.
How's your gear working out? Sorry,
Oh,
didn't mean to smack my lips, Bobby. Don't come after me. I won't let it
oh,
happen again.
amazing. Absolutely amazing. I get asked questions all the time about it. And people are like, "Where'd you get that?" I'm like, "Well," or like, "How much was it?" and stuff. And I always make sure to shout everybody out. I'm like, actually, it was the whole YouTube family all came together from people from all over the world and
A
ended
hundred
up
percent.
raising like $3,000 within a matter of hours. It was awesome.
Absolutely. So thank you,
Yeah,
everybody. That was awesome. Whether you donated, shared, both, whatever. We certainly appreciate it.
absolutely.
Flash fan, have you ever dealt with a sovereign citizen like old Daryl Brooks?
Yes, different counties have different policies on how you deal with them. So, like one county that I worked for, if a sovereign citizen came in, we were to immediately contact the sheriff. Like we went all the way to the top, which was a real pain in the ass. Other counties, I just tell them, I'm not the popo. I didn't arrest you. I just need you to answer these questions. I'm not going to judge you about the charges. I don't care. Just answer these questions. And then if they don't, then go in a padded cell. It is what it
I
is.
I like the judges that are getting smarter about dealing with them when they come in and they're like, I'm the representative of the whatever the nonsense is that they say. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm the living person, whatever, no caps, all caps. I don't ever remember what it's supposed to be. I don't care. And then that judge is like, so you're not Carmen? No, I am not. All right, well, then we'll just adjourn this until Carmen decides to show up and you can go sit back in your cell. And it's like, oh, wait, no. Magic, Carmen's here. Look at that.
Honestly, that's how it goes. 9 times out of 10, like now, if I say, okay, like don't answer the questions, but I have to go ahead and assume the worst, which means I'm going to strip you from all your clothing and put you in a padded cell. And so you want to answer these
Which
questions. And that
answers this
normally,
question.
oh, a lot more than I would like to. But I mean, any female that comes in, I have to conduct a strip search. So
Okay,
if
so
there's a
I have
lot,
a
go ahead.
I have a question for you. So I know there was apparently your dog has a question for you too. Uh, so in Kansas, I think they have made it so, and I don't know where other states stand on this, and I don't care. I don't want to get into that, but where you have to have your biological sex on your driver's license. So, which that's agree, disagree, doesn't matter. But I was thinking there are some people out there that can pass. There's a lot of people that can pass out there if you just glance.
Mhm.
But once you like get closer to them or you interact with them, you're like, okay. But there are some people out there that can pass as the opposite sex
Easily.
convincingly.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't be because I was talking to your dad about this the other day. It wouldn't be so, I don't know that it'd be so bad for a man if a woman started searching them, like, and the cops do, and I'm not talking strip search, versus a woman, if a man started doing that, thinking that was a male.
Oh, it'd be a
Do
huge
you,
deal.
do you, like, run into that? How careful are you? I don't know.
So at the other facility, like before I moved, I ran into it a lot more. So there, we went by what your ID said. Um, but if, let's say, like somebody had had a top surgery done, but not the bottom surgery, I would pat down the top, and then the opposite sex would pat down the bottom. And then when it came to like a strip search, we're both just there. And
Just as what it is.
it is what it is. Don't deal with that a ton where I'm at now. Um, but that's where it's like, if you're gonna pat somebody down, no matter what, like make sure that when you're getting, if you're not sure, try to ask questions. Sometimes like you just have to flat out ask them. Um, but if you're not sure and you still have to do a pat, always use the back of your hand, because if you go like this, you're going to jail. Like this, and you feel something, stop and go get a different officer. But it is what it is. But honest, with our facility now, I have to ask them tonight. I actually don't know. I don't know what our policy is on that.
I don't know. It just made me, when I heard the story, it just made me think, like, okay, well, there's some people you just can't tell.
Yeah, and sometimes like I know, like I haven't personally ran into this, but I've seen it on the news in other areas, like with different um, like Facebook groups and stuff that are in corrections that I follow or whatever, where they've had to switch their ID back to their birth gender, but they've done all the surgeries. Like that gets, I wouldn't know what to do with that one. That would be I would be like, hey boss man, this is way above my pay grade. I don't know what to do.
All right, Puddletown asks, what's the funniest thing a drunk did or said when being booked? I have a feeling that is a long, long list. I remember asking you one time, I know this doesn't have to do with funny, it just had to do with the fact that I was amazed. Because I had to ask, like, is this true what I just read? That there was a 99-year-old man arrested for a DUI and put in jail. I'm like, he's
Oh, where I used to
99.
work?
Yeah. I'm like,
Yeah,
he's
it was on.
99.
Oh no, he was cool. It was on his bucket list.
I mean, come on, he's 99. Like, just give him a ride home, call it good. I
He didn't.
guess.
He didn't want to ride home. We offered him a ride home. He said, "I need to cross this off my bucket list." It was on his bucket list to go to jail. He wanted to know how it was, but he was a good time.
I hope so.
He was funny.
But I
But
mean, I'm sure you have heard it all with them,
oh yeah,
especially here with
the college people.
college students.
But
I mean, you have to understand here the proximity of the majority, well, not the majority, but of a lot of popular spots for the college students to go is like 2 blocks from the jail, which, I mean, good planning. Bad planning. I don't know. But I always wondered, like, oh, man.
I always like. Well, there was one time. Uh, there was a guy. He was like, "I'm not drunk. I'm just super high right now." What? I'll tell you the most impressive one I've ever seen was. I mean, it's sad because it's sad that he was able to get his body to do this because he had a drinking problem. but there was one frequent flyer that we used to deal with, and he came in, looked completely fine, walking, talking on his own, like, and that wasn't common. Like normally he was falling over, and I'd have to send him to the hospital first. So I was like, oh, like wow, you're coming in here sober for once. So I breathalyzed him, blew a .66.
Holy crap.
I popped that tube off, and I was like, there's no way that's right. And I was like, do it again. Same thing. Popped it off. Do it. And I was like, there's something wrong with this. So I went and grabbed a completely different one, and it was the same. And I was like, how are you not falling over right now?
How are you still
Or
alive?
how are you alive? And
Yeah. Hang on real sec. What's up, Katie? How are you? I remember telling your dad and Brandon one night, like I was listening to a judge that was going over somebody's DUI, and that they said that he blew a .7, and they were like, "There's no way."
mhm.
And I'm like, "I'm telling you, that's what he said," because I rewound it back because I'm like, "There's no way you just said .7, no way." And
Because
they
I used to reject
they
them at a .25. I would tell them to go get hospital clearance. So a
I,
.66 or a .7, that is an insane amount.
like, yeah. What's up, Shy? You're like, who's that hottie?
Hey, boo.
We're not sniffing AJ Snipe. No, it's because I accidentally smacked my lips, and I was apologizing, and he was telling me to sniff. Mike DiPolito well, I don't know. You probably didn't see that part, Peltown. Mike DiPolito sniffed constantly when he was on the stand. It was driving us crazy. But you are right. I do smell like roses and not Fritos.
Just trying to go back and read some questions.
Yes, we are done with Mighty Mike. I have him starred.
Oh, okay.
Gabby wants to know, what's the oddest thing that someone has gotten arrested for that you've seen?
Mm, you would ask me something like that, and then anything anybody's ever been arrested for just went, poop. I had to think about that one. I mean, there's been like some things that people have been arrested for that I just kind of look at them. I'm like, why?
Like, really?
Like, I mean, it's disgusting, but it was like there was one that was arrested for bestiality, got
Yeah,
out.
that stuff would piss me off. I'd be like, I'm sorry.
Well,
I
no, he got what he
you didn't make it
deserved.
into the jail. See
No,
ya. Sorry.
he got what he deserved. Got out of jail, and then came back for the same thing, but this time his leg was broken because he tried to do something with a horse, and the horse kicked
Good.
him right in the leg and broke his leg. I was like,
Good.
what did you think was gonna happen?
Oh, Katie, don't apologize. Carmen, I will let you answer Katie's question.
Oh, I'm just a correctional officer. I'm just a simple
Just-
officer doing simple things.
Katie, she's worked in corrections since she was 18. She's getting ready to turn 31. She has quite the stories. She's blessed us with some of them on here before, but she didn't. She wasn't supposed to have to work today because it was supposed to be her day off. But they were like, no,
Yes-
no.
Yesterday was
So
supposed to be my day off. Day before yesterday was supposed to be my day off. You know.
they're like, no. But so we had already had planned for her to be on tonight, and then I didn't think she was going to be on tonight, and I was really disappointed. And I know she was disappointed, and then she's like, okay, I think I can come on. So I've got her for just a little bit before she's got to go to work.
Yeah, they were like, hey, I need you to come in. I'm like, you're gonna have to wait. Like, I'm doing this first.
That's her.
Okay. I'll be there, but I'll get there when I get there.
She's a carrot farmer.
Yeah. Okay, so Katie, story time. I know this chat has heard it, but what they
Oops.
are talking
I meant to
about
star that.
with the carrot is I walked by a segregation cell once, and this lady was like, hey, look, and she just bent over and had something orange sticking out of her. And we had just served lunch, so I'm sitting there, I'm like, why did you shove a carrot up there? And then I realized that's not a carrot, that's a spork. And I was like, why? She said, I wanted to use the phone. What? That's not how that works.
Do you have
So
a phone in there?
yeah, so they got upset and they went, "Boop," shoved it up even further. So we had to take him to the hospital, but that's not where that story is. A couple months later, they come back and I get a call over the radio that tells me I need to go to the area that this individual was because they had done the same thing. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. And I walk in there and you got these little butt cheeks with a
Don't do
spork
that.
with an orange spork just sticking right out. And medical was with me. Medical just walked over and was like, absolutely not.
Mhm.
And
Gosh.
made the sound and everything.
Well, I'm glad you also made the sound because that story just wouldn't be complete without it. But
It's not.
owie.
Don't stick sporks up your butt.
Shy.
Oh my gosh. Go away.
Cheyenne, when she said that she couldn't come on, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to ask Cheyenne to come on and she can educate us all. She's like, she will. I was like, I know. She's,
She definitely will.
but she said that you weren't feeling very good. So, but what about carrots? Ah ha ha.
It was the realization that we didn't serve carrots for lunch.
There were no carrots. She said, spork you.
She did. She's like, "Fork you, I do what I want."
Wow, imagine being in a position in life that you have to shove a spork up your ass just to potentially have access to a phone. Now, yikes. I don't ever want to be in that position.
I would have given her a
That's
phone call if she just would have waited like 5 minutes.
It's just patience. That's what she was lacking.
Yeah.
Sports.
Mm.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
Is that why you don't serve carrots for lunch?
Yep. Anytime I see a carrot now, it's like flashbacks. I'm like, I tell the kitchen staff, we can't serve that.
It's like, no,
No.
no carrots. Ash said you might have answered that with what you just said. But she said, what's the weirdest thing you've ever found during a pat down or cavity search?
So cavity searches we're actually not allowed to do. Cavity searches have to be done by a licensed medical professional, and you also have to get a warrant. But pat downs and strip searches we can do. So obviously, like pat down is patting them down, and then a strip search is having them remove all their clothing and then squat down and cough. But I can't physically like touch you, nor do I want to.
I was going to say, nor do you want to. If you're not going to say, nor do I want to, I'm going to say, and nor do you want to.
Oh no, there's people need to clean themselves better.
Well,
But the weirdest thing, there was somebody that still had Kegel balls in there, and then when they squatted, they like fell out. So I made the joke, and I was like, I don't think they're working.
oh my gosh.
I had somebody try to smuggle in a pretty good sized bag of liquid methadone. Um, I mean, people shove a lot of things up there. There was a dude that came in one time that still had a pleasuring device in his butt and
He
said he,
wasn't done.
yeah, he said that his exact words were, "I got nervous and I tightened up and I can't get it out." But the problem was we didn't know about that, so we had already signed all of our paperwork to accept him into like where
Oh,
he's our responsibility. Yeah, that was a lovely phone call. We did have a firearm one time get in all the way up into the facility inside a dorm. That was a little scary. Um, because they had this was before at that particular facility before we had a body scanner. But they had shoved it up in there, and what their charge was didn't justify a strip search with how that state and that county ran their rules with strip searches. So yeah, it got all the way up, and we walked by, and you hear tink 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 on the glass, and he had it right there, and it was scary because I don't know what you're gonna do with that.
yeah, because and now he's like Ash said, like the last thing I'm bringing with me to jail is anything that's going to make me stay in longer. Well, now you've got a felony and a major
Oh
one at
yeah,
that.
I did have to remove somebody's boobs once. They came in and they had like sometimes transgender people will wear them where it's like kind of like a bodysuit. Um, but I mean, I don't know how they got that thing on because they were like bent out the way, something they're pulling. And Barnett walked by. She's like, I just see you having like pulling with all of your might, and then these boobs just flapping around that aren't real, and somebody's just like this. She's like, I almost asked if you needed help, and it's like, no, you got it.
I'm good.
It's not necessarily, honestly, it's not what it's on the person. It's normally like if they have a backpack or something, and they're not, especially like homeless people sometimes, you find some crazy things in those backpacks.
Oh, I can imagine.
Crazy things in those backpacks.
Yeah, like
Yeah, like don't touch it.
I wouldn't.
A lot of
I
vibrators for whatever reason.
I see,
Yeah,
when
she thought.
when I watch On Patrol, it amazes me just when they're pulling people over, the amount of toys they
Hmm.
find just with people in general in their backpacks or just laying around their cars like, well, I got that one back there, this one over here, this one over there. I'm like, gross, they're dirty.
Well, that's why.
Like
Like
that's disgusting.
I asked one time, um, I asked one of the people that was a frequent. I was like, "Why?" She said, "Because I know you guys won't touch it." And she said, "But honestly, if you screwed the cap off of it where the batteries go, there's drugs in it."
Well, I mean, nobody wants to touch that stuff, and they're
Oh
right.
no.
I mean, it's, it's a good, I guess it's a good place to hide it. I don't know.
But if you're going to clean it at least, because
At
man,
least
those things
clean
are
it. Gross.
like when it's all crusty. That's gross. That's
It,
not
it is,
healthy.
it is gross.
It's not
Like,
healthy.
yeah. I started this, but Katie made a comment when she said, "Oh God, the questions I have." One of my husband's client is a CO, and he was like, "Do not grill him when he comes to the office."
Oh, you can ask away.
It is hard not to ask questions, but sometimes, like, well, I asked her a question during the DiPolito trial because Dahlia, when she was in at the interrogation room, and she said she wanted to use the regular bathroom. I'm like, what the heck is the regular bathroom? She's not been arrested yet. Like, she wanted to use the administrative bathroom? Like, that, no. Like, but you just couldn't, like, I don't know the bathroom layout of a jail, and I'm sure they all are different. Because in most jails that I've at least seen on TV or whatever, the bathroom is either in the dorm that they're already locked in behind. If it's a dorm of just
open,
like rows of bunk beds or whatever, and then at the end of it would be the bathroom, would be the shower and the sinks and the toilets. Or if you walk in to what is called a day room or whatever, and all the cells are on the side, cells. Yeah, then the bathrooms are in there. So it's not like to me, I'm like, you're not using that bathroom.
I don't know what
like,
she meant
what
by
do you mean?
If you think you're going to use our bathroom, no ma'am.
No. And maybe she did. I don't know.
I don't know what she meant by that.
But for me, it grosses me out enough that the sink and the toilet are connected because
there's
particles.
Rules. Well, there's rules that they have in there, like inmates have with one another. Like one of the rules, a lot of times with men, is you sit down. If you need to pee, you sit down. Because
yeah, but when you when you flush, I mean, just a normal toilet at home.
Some of them, because I don't normally take it if I know what it's used for. But some of them, they're like, we don't have hardback books at our facility, but I've seen it at other facilities where they'll rip it off, and when they flush, they'll put it over it.
What's up, Haley?
What's up?
Yeah, your brother gave me a hard time one day because I was talking about something in the bathroom. And like, grosses me out. He's like, well, your toothbrush is in the bathroom. I'm like, yeah. Oh, because I was like, put the toilet, like, everybody should put the toilet seat down before they flush the toilet. No, this is off topic. And he said, why? And I'm like, particles. And he's like, but your toothbrush is in the bathroom. I'm like, yeah. And I said, and it also has a cover on it. He was like,
my toothbrush is in the bathroom with a cover on in a drawer.
He's like, oh, never mind. Like, you thought of that too. What is the name of the spork position?
I don't even know. A lot of paperwork.
Shock and awe. Like,
yeah.
What is that?
I don't even.
Like, why? Just why? Why did you do that?
And it blew my mind when she's like, I just really thought this was going to get me a phone call. No. It's going to get you a hospital trip. And now no one gets phone calls because I have to shut off the phones. Because we're doing transport.
It's the spork yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry. I didn't mean to derail. But yeah, my toothbrush has a cover for sure. Number one question: when will the inmates learn not to say shit on jail calls?
Oh,
well, I hope never.
You would think that they would understand that entire thing is recorded, and we go back and watch them. And like there was one that I was watching, admitted the entire thing of what she was in there for. She was like, oh yeah, girl, I was over here doing this. And then went on to other crimes. I'm like, you're an idiot. But if somebody starts talking, I just hit that body cam. I'm like, And then what happened?
But I mean, I'm intrigued. Tell me. Yeah, tell me the story.
They'll do that, but they will say anything and everything on those calls. Also, if you're dating somebody that's in a facility and you're sending them photos, just know the staff sees those photos before they do because we have to approve them. Stop it.
Because we don't want to.
No, I see enough nakedness. I don't need to go to the computer and it's just like, wait.
See more.
Yeah.
We're not talking about, no, we are not playing with poop. We just got
Gross.
derailed for just a second. Let's go. We're back. We're back.
I wonder how one of the inmates I feel bad for this, but they were a type that shouldn't be in jail. They should be at like a mental health facility. But if I didn't give him pudding, he would poop, and then he would put it on his face as war paint, and he would paint his cell with it. He was very artistic.
Sorry if you're eating dinner, anyone. And if pudding's for dessert.
It was every time. If I said no to the pudding, I knew it was coming.
Yes, it literally says it's being recorded, yet they blah, blah, blah their crimes the next done when they're shown the recordings. Yes. Katie, selfishly, I also hope they don't, but I'm always amazed the incriminating shit they will go on and on about in those damn calls. I know. And Ash is right. You hear the beginning of the phone call. And it says, this call is being monitored or recorded. And they're like, okay, didn't hear that. I didn't hear that part.
And
Sorry.
the free phone calls that we give them, I tell them that any phone in this facility is recorded. But they, especially right when they get arrested and they're calling their people, they just spill it. I'm like, you know what? Just keep talking. Like, stupid.
Oh, you do Pedaltown? Oh, sorry. I had it starred, but I forgot to go back and look. If someone refuses a shower, do you hose them down? How far do you have to go sometimes when someone isn't complying? Riot gear?
It has to be pretty extreme for the riot gear. That's like if they have weapons in there, and we'll gear up for that. No, we don't hose them down because that's unethical.
Illegal.
But we will, like, if somebody's refusing to shower and it's getting to the point where it's a health concern, or something like of that nature, then we'll get in touch with the sheriff, and figure out what we need to do. If we have to force them, okay, but it's gotta be, it takes a lot to get there. I think that we should be more firm on it. But it's a real fine line between rights and violating them.
Probably don't want to know the answer to that question, Snipe. How bad is the smell?
I have worked in corrections for over 11 years, and every single day I walk in, I'm like, there's that smell. Every time. Like, never.
What's up, Deidre? And Sue. Hello, Sue.
What's up?
Yes, Deidre, and they do. They think no one is able to monitor every call, so they think they can slip by. I would think I was listening to part of Sarah Boone's phone calls today. If you're somebody like Sarah Boone in such a high-profile case, why are you running your mouth at all?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're sitting there. I mean, she's just a horrible person. And she was just sitting there going on about, at this time, I think in her phone call, she maybe only had like 3 attorneys or something. I don't know. But not intentionally. It's Bobby. But she's going on, and then she's like telling her attorney, this is what I'm going to say. First, I'm going to forgive George. I'm like, oh, well, that's nice of you. You took his life. Well, good for you for forgiving him. That's very kind. You dumb bitch. Like, I mean, it pissed me off. And then she's like, and I don't know, she was going to forgive this person or that person. No, none of them want her forgiveness. George can't take it. His family certainly doesn't want her forgiveness. And then she's like, and then I'm going to forgive the jury for being. So this must have been, even though I think she said she'd only had 3 attorneys, this must have been after her trial, because she said, I'm going to forgive the jury for making such a quick decision and the wrong one. I'm like, oh, don't think they care either. You had a sweet plea deal that you did not deserve sitting right in front of you, where you actually could have gotten out of prison. And now
People
you're
just
never getting out.
people like that, I'm just like, you are so entitled and just think you can go do whatever you want. You can do no wrong. Oh, good night. I hope you feel better.
Good night, Cheyenne.
You want to hear about whack jobs?
Sorry, Bobby.
Yeah, dumb bitch.
It made
So
me mad. I'm
I
not even barely through them.
I think I told you about this the other day. Yeah, I called you when I was leaving work about the guy I had booked in when he was 16. Came in there for attempted unaliving. Right at his initial hearing, looked at the judge. He was like, "Oh, there's no need for a jury or wasting anybody's time or money." He's like, "Oh yeah, I definitely did that." She didn't accept it. He did later on go to prison. Went to a maximum security prison, unalived his cellmate there. Got moved to another facility, and then I just saw him on the news just a few days ago, where he attempted to unalive another one, and but proud of it, and
That's what I
said,
don't get, is being proud of it. Like,
well,
how?
yeah, he said, um, so no, actually, the first time he was booked in, it was for unaliving. It wasn't attempted because his statement that he had just made was, "This is the. I wish I would have went back in there. I don't do attempted. I like to know that you're dead."
Oh, good. Did you read
And
Cheyenne's message?
yeah, I will. Um, and then he asked before this attack that he recently did, when he did it at the maximum security prison, he asked the judge and all the investigators, like, "What do I got to do to get on death row?" He's like, "How many people? Because I'm gonna keep going until you do it." I'm like, "What is wrong with you?" He's only 25,
That's
and
crazy.
he bred. I'm like,
Ugh.
I also want to know how, because he was incarcerated when he was 16. So I think it must have happened like right before.
Well,
Yeah, you never know.
you never know. She. So Ash probably not like, well, if she has any nationally like high profile people, I don't know about that. She's had like locally high profile people around, like here. I know they had done some really bad stuff to a 12-year-old,
Oh, that was awful.
and
Awful.
I was just like, how the you hear about and it's probably more in prison than it is jail. You know, if you hurt a child or take that child's life, especially in a horrible way, you're done. And I honestly, she didn't have any of. I didn't tell her this, but it's like, if she would have just like come home one day and said they got to this person or whatever, I wouldn't have cared, because their crime was so bad and they did such horrible things to this poor child that they would have deserved it.
Oh, like I've seen some bad things because when I worked in one of the facilities in Indiana, I also did investigations. And so with like trainings and stuff like that, and then sometimes like children will answer questions for one person and they won't for another. And so we needed them to kind of talk. So I was like, hey, can you draw me a picture of your family? And so she's like, yeah. And the one that they had unalived, he was in the corner. I was like, well, why did you draw him away? And she's like, because he's bad. I'm like, can you tell me why? She's like, mommy says he's bad. So this kid that they had unalived, he was like 12 years old, weighed less than 50 pounds, had 0% body fat on him, had a shot collar around his neck, and then had a chain around his neck that was either chained to the bottom of the toilet or was chained to like the bar that you can grab onto in the shower. When his body started shutting down, they put him in like a cold shower to try to wake him up and couldn't. So they rushed him to the hospital and then tried to boo-hoo cry about it. And like there is one photo, like, I will never, ever, ever, ever get that photo out of my mind, where he is hunched down and you can see every bone in his body. And he just looks up, because that was the other thing. They would send each other, the husband and wife would send each other pictures of him and like laugh about it after they like tased him or whatever. And it was horrible. But that look on his face when he like kind of turned and looked at the camera, it was heartbreaking. Like you could tell he was done. But ironically, those two individuals were what we would call a model inmate.
Of course.
Never had an
like,
issue out of them.
It's like Shanda, whatever her dumb name is. I bet she's a model inmate.
But
helping out. She's just a piece of shit. Like, she's horrible.
If you didn't know their charges, you would have, like, just how they acted in jail, you would have never guessed that they had done such horrific things. Other high profiles, when I did federal, that wasn't necessarily their cases. We were just holding them. But I did get to meet some of them, and I'm like, get away from me. You're dangerous.
Oh, Katie. That woman and her and I have a history that Shonda doesn't even know that Shanda, I don't care.
Shonda.
I don't care. She doesn't even know we have. I did her trial live, and it was the second, like, trial I ever covered. And it's still to this day.
You're number one?
It's generally not number one anymore, but day freaking two. Or somebody will make a comment on there about, well, that's old, but thank you. I'm like, okay.
Like, well,
I did this live 3 years. Well, it'll be 3 years ago this year.
Yeah, I commented back to somebody one time. I was like, well, if you would pay attention and read, you would see that this was posted 3 years ago. But thank you.
Yeah, they're not getting parole.
Oh, no, they went to prison for a long time. But honestly, I've learned that the quote-unquote model inmates, especially, like, I always try to pay attention to what people's charges are, just to be aware. It's the ones that are super respectful that are the most dangerous. Because they're very manipulative.
Absolutely. And I think people they can get complacent with things like that. Or, as you and I have talked about, young females especially coming into corrections that don't really have an understanding of what's going on with inmates and criminals and corrections.
Oh, it's called inmate games for a reason.
That they can really be pulled in with the compliments and the attention, and they just really, it's like, you better learn quick, because you're going to find yourself in a really bad situation. You're either going to be on the other side of those bars, with them convicted, or you're going to be on the other side of those bars because you're going to be a hostage or something really bad's going to happen to you before anybody realizes something bad is happening to you. And it, it just is scary. It was scary for me when she was like, I'm going to go work at the jail. I'm like, you're going to do what now?
Well, well, at first I said, I'm gonna go work at a prison. That's all males.
It,
And
and
I have 77 to 85 of them by myself at any given time. And also they have knives because we're in the kitchen. She's
yeah,
like,
I was like,
yeah.
sounds great. Sounds great. Sue was asking me, asked this, well, she wasn't asking me, she was asking you, if the person you were talking about, the 16-year-old, can they put him in with the PDFs and do us all a favor?
I mean,
It'd be great.
I can't answer that question because
That's fine.
you know what my answer would be, Sue. You know me well enough.
It is scary because of threats and retaliation. It's scary as a person that knows people that work in law enforcement in different capacities. When I don't know how to phrase this because I don't want to start a big this side or that side thing. You don't want that when you know that community is they're looking for them, or they're trying to hurt them because of this story or that story or whatever. It's scary because it's like she wants to make sure like she's not followed home from work or followed to work. Or I remember I had to drive her car one day, and I will tell you, I was like, okay, is anybody following me because they think I'm her? I don't want her in that situation, but I didn't want to be in that. Yeah, I mean, it's
because,
like,
well, where we parked was the inmates. They could see, and they would watch us get out of our cars. They knew exactly what we drove, and even if they were still incarcerated, if I ticked them off, they could easily make a phone call. She leaves at this time. She drives this. And
yeah, I mean, it's
like
it's uncomfortable feeling when you see, we had two officers up by Indianapolis one officer, I'm sorry, that they were responding to somebody. I think it may have been a domestic, which is always dangerous. And, they shot and killed him, and he was young. And I was like, I can't even imagine. Like,
oh, and county right next to you.
Beech Grove.
Oh,
I don't know what county that's in.
I thought you were talking about somebody else. I was like, he came out and said F this and pointed, so we went QQ.
Oh, no. Snipe, my brother-in-law was a sheriff. He said so many really bad people would just start up normal chit-chat. Yeah, like it's all normal. He said,
Yeah.
but he talked, but be thinking, I'm going home at the end of the day. Yeah, like, I'm going home.
And I tell, like, especially when I'm training new hires and people, this is their very first time in corrections, I try to, like, show them, look, they are going to ask you questions. Don't answer them. They're going to ask you where you're from. They're going to ask you how old you are. That is not information that they need to know.
Nope.
And just tell them, mind the business. And the only thing that they need to know is what your last name is. That's it. They're going to ask you what your first name is. Don't tell them.
And they don't know. For you. I
Oh,
mean, you said
I
yours earlier,
literally,
but
I literally just ran into that this morning before I left. They're like, hey, what's your name? And I told them, they're like, no, your last name. I'm like, that is my last name.
yeah.
My lieutenant asked me if you said your parents have a sense of humor because you have two first names. I was like, actually, they got real funny about it, and I actually have three if you include my middle name. He started laughing.
I don't know if Carmen I don't know
I
how.
I watched. I got to like season 2, and then I got busy. I don't really watch. I don't watch a lot of TV, but what I did watch, yeah, I liked. I always forget about it to sit down and watch it again.
I have not watched that.
It's not
I
bad.
know. I know. Like, I don't. I think I don't remember what was it on.
Netflix.
That's why I didn't watch it. We didn't, well, I still don't have Netflix. That's like the one I don't have. One of the ones. But
I don't have Netflix. I think it's on other things now too.
all right, Pedaltown. We need a funny story. And are you now traumatized and can't use sporks?
Yeah,
Yes.
at work in our
That's
filing
for
room.
all of us. Yes.
I'm not joking. I went to Dollar General and bought actual forks so we have those to use because I'm not doing it. Every time I see a spork, I'm like, ugh. And
Like,
now it's even worse. They got these new ones that are really flexible, and
made especially for your inmates.
yeah. And when they showed me that, they were like, "Hey, look!" And I'm like, "Ugh." They're like, why is your reaction like that?" And then the officer standing next to me just busted out laughing. Just like, you get some flashbacks there?
Hello, Idol. Robin, this comment is going to come up out of order and it's going to look out of context because it's
It's
so
so good.
good. She is talking about Orange is the New Black, not flexible sporks or sporking. So we need some orange sporks with AJ and Brown. No!
It did the second time when they went. It did. If you really want to know, it was on there. I'm saying
No.
right at the end. I was like, "Ugh."
Gosh, why? Also,
Evidence.
Robin, good to see you. I was just laughing. She's like, it's so good. And then we start going on about the sporks.
It was funny.
I
The
wonder
only
if the
reason
flexible spork would have helped the situation or made it worse. Good, actually, good question because
I
I
could, I could
didn't
see
know
her
what to
bending it in a circle and trying to do it that way, and then it like opens up, and now we have
Ew,
a really big problem. So I, I'm not giving her one. Nope.
you're gonna you're gonna have some pudding tonight.
Make sure it's chocolate pudding.
Oh, it's chocolate. If you want to get, never mind.
We're not allowed to serve chocolate pudding at our facility anymore. True story.
Uh, so sporking good though.
Yeah.
Pop goes a spork. No, 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 no. This is a quality education here. I mean, come on. Where else would you? Sue, there's going to be a test. So, yes, eat your pudding with a spork
Mm.
snipe.
Ugh, 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 ugh.
Let us know how that goes. All right,
Gross.
funniest jail story ever.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, the lady
Maybe
kicking her legs is pretty funny. Like, what do I put in the report? She was running away.
she was running towards me.
Yeah.
I couldn't outrun her. I could not walk her. Like,
Yeah.
like
I don't.
what? Yes, this is the new the more you know message right here. Don't go to jail, kids, or you'll get sporked.
That
And you do
actually,
want to get sporked.
you have no idea how many times I am asked. So, when am I going to jail? I'm like, where do you think you are right now?
A holding cell?
Yeah. I'm like, we're in the booking area. You're in handcuffs. Like, but so many times, I'd be like, so, like, when do I go to jail? Now? Where you are?
You know, they put your hands behind your back, put those special bracelets on, put you in the police car, brought you into the Sally port, got you out of the police car, and you walked in through this door that closed behind you. You aren't
Exactly.
free to leave.
Yeah. You know, the Miranda rights started getting read, probably wasn't a good sign. But
Although some
well,
departments read them with, and you're not under arrest, but they read them anyway, and you're just detained.
anytime, yeah, because it just covers them. Like anytime any sort of questioning may happen, it's always best to just read them. It wasn't with an inmate. Well, it kind of was, but we had I had a judge have to completely scratch something from a record. 'Cause even now I have to think about it. But so it was they were charged with burglary. Cannot say that word.
Okay.
And
Sorry, that's
I'm
funny.
just now. Yeah, I thought it was Burger King, but it has taken me just the past couple months. I figured out how to say it finally. But I was
She
standing in
used to,
court.
oh, sorry.
I was standing in court, and they like I needed to give the judge some different paperwork because the detectives or whatever, they had changed something. And she's like, "What's the charge?" On record, in front of the entire courtroom, I was like, I felt my face get really hot, and I was like, it's robbery with a B." And she just looked at me and she was like, "What?" I was like, robbery with a B. She was like, "Burglary?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "That's not the same thing." She's like, "Scratch the record." She's like, we gotta restart."
We're going to have class now.
Yeah. And
We're
she
going to
just looked
teach
at me like,
Carmen.
"Are you kidding me?" And this was, I think, right after where we had royally screwed up on some paperwork. And I had to call her I had to call the judge while she is at dinner with her family to clarify something. And she wasn't very happy, but
Probably not.
get it done. There was a couple of back and forth calls. But the more back and forth the calls went, the more irritated she was getting. And so finally, I don't know, just got this urge to just be like, "All right, love you, bye," and hung up on the judge. And then that phone quickly started ringing again. And I was like, "I'm not answering that." And
It's my favorite story.
my sergeant picked it up and put it right to my ear. He's like, "You better talk. That is the judge." And I was like, blank, blank correctional facility. She said, "Next time you're going to say love you, bye, at least give me the opportunity to say it back. Love you too. Have a good night."
And
She's like,
now
that
they're
caught me so off guard.
and now they're friends.
We are friends. Because I
So
had the other thing, so I had like 3 instances. I had that one, then I'm sitting there trying to say somebody's charge in front of an entire courtroom, and I couldn't. And like the week after that, I was sitting in court, and I was messing with my pepper spray and just fidgeting around with it, and I accidentally did a little burst. And we didn't have court for the rest of the day. She was like, "Are you kidding me right now?" I was like, "I am so sorry." Because it was one that it was broken, so it didn't take much for it to go off. And I was just sitting there messing around, and it did a little burst, and yeah, we had to clear the entire courtroom. Sorry.
Robin, my friend was a jail nurse. Some lady came in and had something hanging out of her hoo-ha. It was roots. She had put a potato up her hoo because her grandma told her it would keep her from getting preggers. Oh my god.
You know, I want to say that surprises me, but it doesn't. There was somebody that thought that what are they called? Like the Marina. What are they? You put them. Females use them. That like it's inserted for birth control.
Oh, okay.
A
Yeah.
dude put it on his wrist, and she put it on her. That's what they thought. I'm like, what? I was like, "What
No.
is that on your wrist?" And she was like, "My birth control." And I was like, say that again. And she's like, it's my birth control. And I was like, okay, what about his? That's his birth control. And I was like, you're too stupid to even be in jail right now. Like, go somewhere else.
I like Carmen, or like Gabby's. Instead of having a baby, she had a tater tot.
Yeah,
What's up, Sticky? How you doing?
it's my little tater here. Hey, Sticky.
All right, Snipe had a question. Have you had many taser incidents?
No, not
No.
really. Not really. I don't really like tasing people. I know, like, everybody will always disagree with, like, if you ask deputies, they're like, oh no, I'd rather tase than spray because not me. But that's because, like, since I've had the reconstructive surgeries on my face, it doesn't bother me. And but I know like other people, they're choking and stuff. But I'm just like, here you go, get spicy. But tasing, I don't like to do it because it's like if you're, I don't know, like, I don't know if you have a heart condition or something, and it'd be my luck, or I miss and like tase them right in the nuts or something, which is a no-no area, and it just, I don't, I have like carry one, but I don't like using it. But at the
Oh,
same time, most of the time, if they just hear that, like real quick, or they see that red laser on them, they'll calm down.
I'm not gonna lie. I laugh most of the time when people get tased. It's
Oh,
hilarious. It's
that's,
funny.
but there's times, there's people,
Oh,
it does not affect. Like we had one,
oh no.
we tased him twice, dry stunned him once, and there was four of us, and like big guy, and he's smaller than me. And he was getting the best of us. Finally got him in handcuffs, and he opens his mouth, sticks his tongue out, and said, "Make it spicy." He wanted us to pepper spray. He was laughing, like even with the dry stunt, like just laughing. And he was like, "Oh, do it again. Oh, do it again." Never even phased him.
I'm gonna assume there were drugs involved.
No, he's been in
Oh,
our facility
dang.
for. He's been in there for a long time, and no, it doesn't affect him.
I'm gonna.
You know.
It's like that one video from Cops that's gone around forever, where the cop tases the dude and he sits down, but it doesn't put him down. And I think he just like grabs the prongs out and looks at the woman who he was mad at and said something like, I'm gonna get you, B, or I don't know, didn't phase him. He didn't miss a
It
beat.
doesn't.
But I'm like, you are going to jail, dude. I mean, especially if they're on drugs, they don't care. I just
Mm-mm.
to watch them just like rip it right out. They don't care at all. What's up, Adair? Good to see you.
This was I think this was in the early 2000s. I don't even remember where it was, but I know it was on an interstate somewhere. But they had tased the dude. He had a knife. He was coming after the officers. They had just gotten a chase, got out of the car, started coming after the officers with a knife, and they tased him. He still kept coming. Hit him again, still kept coming, and then shot him in both of his legs, and still kept coming. I'm like, that is insane. Never even flinched.
Yeah,
And
it I don't know. Some people it just doesn't. And you've told me like some rules about when you can and can't tase people, and then I'll watch him like they can't tase him right now. Like he's wet, he's got handcuffs on. Like they're
I
not supposed to
mean,
be tasing him.
you can. It's just frowned
You
upon. Like the
shouldn't.
deputies, yeah, I would have to ask the deputies because they know a little bit. They know more than I do about it because they use it a lot more than I do. I normally use pepper spray.
Tase me, bro.
It is, bro.
Tase me.
Yeah, it's
I'll
not a
tell
good
you.
feeling when you taste somebody or you pepper spray somebody and they just wipe it off and just stare at you.
Pepper spray, I don't understand how they could do that with pepper spray. The taser, I kind of get, like, okay, fine, it didn't work or whatever, you missed, or the chart wasn't fully charged, whatever. Pepper spray is just, like, that's a completely different animal, and...
Well, it depends on where you get them.
But still.
Because, like, my first burst that I'm going to give you, I just need it to fill the room. And so I'll normally get you in your stomach or something like that. And just so the chemical agents can do its job and fill the room. Because normally once that happens, they're like, okay, I'm done. But after that, no, then I'm going to get you. And if they look at me after that, I'm like, help.
Never mind. Somebody call 911.
Yeah, somebody call dispatch because I screwed up and I need help. I'm scared.
I like spicy food. I eat it with my eyes. They should make ghost pepper spray. Oh my.
Oh,
no.
The stuff that we have, we'll put ghost pepper spray to shame. That stuff is hot. And we just got a new can. I'm excited to try it.
Well, folks, she is going to go to work tonight.
I'm too tired.
I'm kidding. She doesn't just like
No.
deploy it just because she wants to.
No, I will do everything in my power to de-escalate, but if you start doing something to yourself that would harm you, then I gotta step in and make sure you stop. But yeah, I really hope no one acts crazy. I even told them last week there was one acting a fool. I just looked at him because he wanted to get he wanted us to fight him, and I was like, look, man, I'm really tired and I'm really, really busy, and I just lifted up a stack of papers, and he was like, what is that? I said, all the people that need booked into jail. Can you please just give me a little bit? And he was like, yeah, I got you. Just went and sat down.
It's like, sorry, didn't mean to.
Thank you.
There are no new spork incidents.
I hope not. I'm probably gonna go to work tonight, and they're gonna be like, "Holy sporks!"
I hope so. Or that just you're gonna drive, and the whole road will be lined with orange spark.
That I'm gonna be on my way there and get a text message that says, go ahead and go to the hospital. Another spork incident.
That would be funny. Not funny, but funny. I mean, you'd have to laugh for a minute.
I do, and then I'm like, paperwork.
We should all have orange spork awareness ribbons.
Gross.
Oops. If you crave a spork fix, I can. The first one was free. You got to pay for the rest of them. That's right, Haley. Everyone knows she's a YouTube star now.
There you go.
Deidre. My brother was a deputy sheriff, and he's a little chunky. The suspect took off on a dead run down the street and through a parking lot, and my brother was huffing and puffing and yells, "You stupid SOB." Like, I don't care. If you are... The town I used to live in Nebraska that I grew up, I didn't know I don't think he was a sheriff. I think he worked for the police department there. Sorry. He yelled, "USOB, you better effing stop." This guy was huge. My brother tells this story. So everybody always thought that they could outrun him. And he tells a story about there was like, I don't know, he got two guys out of the car, whatever, and he could just tell one was going to run. You know, people just give you signs.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, "Don't do it." Well, he did. And this guy was quick for a big old dude, apparently. But he just took he got up the guy and took a big old flying leap and landed on him. And my brother said, all you heard was, "Ugh," and all the air just go out of him. Like, he said, "Don't run." He said it. He told him, don't run. And you did.
See, that's
You
why I
deserve
like.
it.
That's why I just stay with the jails. Because if you take off running from me in the jail, I'm gonna stand in the exact same spot and wait for you to come back around. I'm not chasing you. You'll come back around.
October is Orange Spork Month.
Oh
All right.
gosh. These sports.
Sporks are not toys. That's right. They're utensils. They go, they don't,
They go in your
they're
mouth,
not,
not your ass.
thank you. You know, and knowing is half the battle. Thanks, G.I. Joe.
Goodness gracious.
All right, well, we better let you
Yeah, I was looking at the time and my phone's going off. So
get ready
apologize.
to go to work.
Normally,
That's fine. I told you if we can just,
no,
you
normally
know.
I have more stories and
Well,
I'm more upbeat. I'm just really tired.
and the funny thing was, I said, asking her about stories, she's like, my mind is blank. And I'm like, yeah, that's funny how that happens. You know everything until somebody asks you to do that thing, especially on here, on camera. It's like,
Mhm.
my mind just, I could tell you 1,000 stories if you didn't ask me to tell you a story.
Oh yeah, when you're like, oh, think of some things. I'm like, I don't even know what day it is. Like
Yep.
what do I do for a living? It's
Ash,
just
bow, bowl, it doesn't matter. I imagine everything might have came just right out. I don't know.
well,
It
if it
might.
was like if she was dehydrated and it was hard, you could like just stab it and pull it out like a little nugget, like little peas. Gross. I grossed myself out with that one.
At least it, yeah, maybe it didn't have corn in it.
Ugh.
Or carrots.
Gross. Gross, gross, gross.
It was fun. I'm glad she was able to come on, because I know she was bummed. I was bummed. I was like, I don't know what I'm going to come on here and talk to you guys about. I was just going to come and stare at you and be like, yeah, entertain me. Because I don't have anything.
Yeah, I texted them back and I said, I'll be there. It'll just be later. I'm going on YouTube with my mom, like on my mom's channel as a guest. They're like, what? I was
You
like,
heard me.
you heard me.
She'll be back to share some other time. She just needs to write some stories down
Yeah, I need to sit down like after I sleep
in all your spare time.
and yeah, because this week possibly, if because I already see the text for tomorrow is out. Um, looking like a Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. But I will be there.
Well, I
Yeah.
just tell you, look forward to your check or your comp time, whatever they give you, or
Oh,
both.
yeah. I look forward to both. I mean, it doesn't bother me. It's just tiring. Yes,
Yeah, she
absolutely.
tried to get out of this career for a little while.
You can't. It just
She,
sucks you right back in.
I knew she can't. I knew she couldn't. But I'm like, go try, go try it. See how that works for you.
I hated it. And I was like, I hate this. And they're like, what do you want to go do? I was like, deal with inmates. And they're like, what? This is fine. You don't have to worry about people that want to unalive you. Like, it's fine.
Yeah, yeah. She even went
Residents.
to like a quieter kind of
Hmm.
section of that job, and she was like, I'm so bored.
Oh, and I did when I worked for the Department of Homeland Security, I was so bored. I'm like, yeah.
Pictionary.
All right, I gotta
Ash,
go
I
to
don't
bed.
know what Pictionary you were talking about. All my immediate thought was the drawing that Mike DiPolito left on his refrigerator. That would
Hey, that's
be
funny because this is still sitting on my desk. It's a penis.
there. You go. It's funny.
I don't know why this is still sitting here. This has been sitting here for a month.
You can take the girl out of the jail, but you can't take the jail out of the girl. I think so. So, all right, you guys, I will be back tomorrow. Doesn't sound like Carmen will be. Don't know yet. I have, that was your immediately thought. I mean, it's hard to not think of that thing because big balls. And the other part was tiny. I don't know yet. I have to, I need to reach out to a couple of people, see who, because it doesn't sound like you're going to be available. If you are more than welcome to jump on. Tell me, I'll send you a link. And we'll see what we can, see what kind of trouble we can get into. Because I'm pretty sure we can find some.
Oh, yeah, we can definitely get into something.
But I do hope you have a safe night, and I hope it's an easy night, and I hope they all just, like, go to bed, people. Both inside and outside, so you don't have to go inside the jail. Just if you're home, just stay home and go to bed.
What's today?
Monday.
Monday? They might, because they don't have commissary. They don't get commissary till Thursday.
I know it's only 6:30 there, but, just go to bed, people. It's fine.
I don't care if they go to, just, as long as they just lay down and mind their own business, fine. But it's the end of the week, because they're all jacked up on sugar and stuff, and being dumb with their commissary. That's when they don't want to go to bed. But, alright, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Like I said, I apologize for not being more awake and having better stories than what I normally do. Sure, I'll make it up to you guys some point in time.
No doubt. We will hold you to it. So, alright, guys, I will see you tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Either alone or with company. We don't know.
I don't know.
You have to tune in and find out.
Absolutely.
Let's see what we got going on. So, we will start a new trial next week. Don't ask me what it is yet, because I don't know. But I'll figure it out before then.
We're just taking it day by day.
See you guys.
Bye.
Hot mannequin love is kinda uncanny. Click, like, subscribe, ooh, piece of candy. Looking for my spotlight, chasing my vibe. Still looking for my credibility online. Ooh, hot mannequin love, candy on the floor, don't pick it up. Chasing all the clicks, chasing all the views. Credibility's hiding, but I'm bringing you the news. Every little scroll is a mystery, but you stuck around, watch the show with me. Laughs and chaos, that's how we roll. Drop a comment down below before you go. Every little scroll is a mystery, but you stuck around, watch the show with me. Laughs and chaos, that's how we roll. Drop a comment down below before you go.